Hi everyone, it's Jen here, and we've got the full harvest moon coming up tomorrow. So just coming on to have a little bit of a chat about that and all the different energies going on. So you might have noticed that the moon's been really bright this last couple of nights, really bright. And if you're anything like me, at the time of the full moon, I cannot sleep. So I've been feeling a little bit zombified. You see my eye bags at the moment. But this moon is called the harvest moon because it is really big and bright. So as the sun sets, the moon comes up and provides really vibrant light, which is why it's called the harvest moon, because it was so perfect during the harvest when farmers had to use it to they were able to carry on later harvesting whatever crops they were harvesting. Now, this moon is it's a super moon, so that means it's even bigger and brighter. It's the last super moon of the year as well before we move into eclipse season. And this moon is in the sign of Aries. So Aries is the fiery ram energy that really kind of drives us forwards to do exciting and new things. And we're also at the time of the autumn equinox. So there's an awful lot going on here. So I'm just going to take these one by one. I think we'll start with the equinox actually. So the equinox is about a week ago, it's on the 23rd. And the equinox, of course, is the tipping point where light and day are in equal balance, and then we tip into this side of the year where the days are getting shorter and the nights are getting longer. And this is tipping into the feminine side of the year. So it's very much a time of going within and to really feeling into what it is that's right for us, doing a bit of self-care, a bit of self-nurturing. So when we come back out in the spring, we're full of beans and ready to go. So we've got this balance, this equilibrium. We've obviously tipped over a little bit, but we can still consider that. And we're in the sign of Libra, the sun sign of Libra. So that is very much about balance and self-care. So we've got that element to consider. We've then got appreciation for our harvest. So with this being the harvest moon, we're at the time of harvest. This is a time where we can really go, oh, what am I grateful for? What have I created for myself in this year? Internally, in terms of things that bring me joy and excitement and happiness, and also externally, which might be really practical things like a house or a car or the food that we eat. So the more material side of things, and having a real sense of gratitude. Gratitude is such an important emotion for us to focus on, especially when we're working with the law of attraction. So then we have this fiery Aries energy coming in for this particular moon. Now, Aries energy is very fiery. It's like the ram energy. So it's going to be assertive and headstrong and really get up and go, and perhaps a bit courageous and a bit fiery. So we've got this coming in, which seems a little bit of a juxtaposition to some of the things that we've just talked about. But actually what we can do with this energy, with these qualities and feelings, is to kind of drop that into the divine feminine as well. So we might be working with the strength of the ram, but actually we've got our own strength. We've got fierce compassion. We've got our own strength, inner knowing and knowledge as well. So it's really important we can balance all of these out. And this moon in particular is a time for us to go, okay, so what do I want? Not what does everybody else want me to do? Not what do people think I should do, or what do I think I should do? What do I actually want? Now, this really chimes with me because this is a lot of the work that I do. I work with empowerment and finding our inner purpose, our soul purpose. So this is a great opportunity to get really clear on this. Now, when it comes to what we want to do, it's really important that we dig deep and we really feel into ourselves. What do I feel like I want to do? So we're getting out of our heads and we're really beginning to embody this, getting into the grips of it. You can't see me, but I'm just kind of holding my womb space here, because actually our greatest strength and our understanding and our passion comes from this space here. So we can take the opportunity to kind of really feel into this. So if you're doing a full moon ritual, create a sacred space, have an opportunity to sit, to feel into, okay, what is it that I want for myself? What do I want to create? And this is an opportunity to be a little bit selfish, okay? Just don't care what anybody else thinks. Focus on you and what you want to do. and see if you can find a way to kind of light your inner fire, to get really excited about the potential that you have. You are an amazing human being. This is so important that you do the work that you're here to do. What we focus on as we work with our full moon ritual is celebrating what we've achieved, but also recognizing what it is we need to let go of. That's a really key thing. So we can focus on what is standing in our way from getting us to where we want to be. What's standing in our way of us achieving our dreams, our goals, whatever that might be. What is it? And that is what we're going to focus on. We might imagine that we've got a big ram coming along and just headbutting it all out of the way. But we often work with fire ritual. So I invite you to either use a candle or set yourself a little fire, obviously making sure that it's safe. Write down on a piece of paper what it is you want to release. What is it that's stopping you from following your wildest dreams and really feeling into your inner passion? What is it that's stopping you? Whether that's a limiting belief, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a place, whatever that might be. Write it down on a piece of paper in big, bold, shouty capitals if you like. And then when we release this to the flames, we set an intention that the energy of this will be returned back to the universe with love. So we are perhaps having a sense of gratitude for the learning or whatever purpose that has served us, because it probably has served us in some way. And then releasing it to the flames. And whilst you do that, you might want to have a little phrase in your head like, okay, be gone with love, or fuck off, whatever that might be for you. So we're releasing it, and we're releasing everything out of the way so that we can step into ourselves and be our true selves. And this is a really exciting thing, and it's such an important thing, because when we allow ourselves to shine, when we allow our inner fire, our inner passion to come out, then it gives other people permission to do that too. You know, it makes it okay for other people to go, oh, hey, maybe I could shine my light as well. So please, please really feel into that and see if you can shine your bright light, because each and every one of us has one. We definitely do. Now, this moon the energy of this moon can kind of bring up some spontaneous feelings in us that we might go, oh, I suddenly need to go and do something really exciting for myself. So, you know, that might be pole dancing or skydiving, or finding a new partner and having some amazing sex, or finding a new dream job, or finding a house, whatever that might be. You might find that you feel really impulsive and really spontaneous. Fucking go for it, okay? Just go for it and do it. Just allow yourself to enjoy the energy of this moon, step into who you are and into your inner freedom, because you will feel amazing. Now then, I'm going to talk a little bit about manifesting, because once we've released the things that we don't need anymore, I feel it's important to fill that space, to maintain that momentum. So what we can do is we can create an opportunity for us to envisage what we want to bring into our lives. Now, it doesn't matter if we don't really know what that is. It doesn't matter if we can't see it. What matters is that we can feel it. So what we can do, and I'm going to work with, I always work with intention candles for this. So I've got a little candle here, I've got it upside down, there we go, a little candle, which you can have it in varying colours. And when we work with a candle, we set our intention. So what we're going to do, we're going to infuse our energy into this candle. So I would invite you to hold your candle at your heart, and then close your eyes and imagine yourself in your future when you have what it is you want to create for yourself. So imagine yourself stepping into your future self, being in that space to really feel the emotions that you feel. So perhaps you feel really empowered. Perhaps you feel really joyful. Perhaps you feel really proud of yourself. Perhaps you feel free and liberated, whatever those emotions might be. Even if it's actually you want a safe space to just really enjoy life, whatever that is, focus on how it feels to be in there, because the brain doesn't know what's real and what's imagined. And notice what emotions arise as you imagine yourself there. Hopefully lots of beautiful, positive emotions that might be coming up in your heart, maybe in your solar plexus, maybe even in the sacral chakra, your womb space. So really feel into those emotions. So joy, excitement, passion, excitement, I've already said excitement, but you know, and really feel into those. And what I invite you to do is give it a colour, because colour has so much power when it comes to this sort of energy work. Give it a colour, any colour that you feel is associated with what it is you want to create. And then we're going to imagine gathering all that energy into our heart space and radiating that out into the universe. We're beaming it out as far as it will go, as far as it will go. And as we're doing that, we're infusing the candle that's being held next to our heart. And with the law of attraction, what we give out, we get back. So sending out these positive emotions, we bring back those positive emotions. And we don't have to worry about how it's going to happen. In fact, we let go of that. We let go of how it's going to happen. And we simply focus on how I'm going to feel when that is my reality. And we can almost say it like it's already happened. I have this, I have whatever it might be. So then what you do is take your candle, light the candle, and as we're lighting the candle, we're lighting the spark of our intention. Now, if you've got a big candle, you can just light your big candle. Keep one just for your moon stuff. Light the candle. Now, I use these little candles, so when my candle has burned down, as it snuffs out, it's like, so be it. That's my intention going out to the universe, and it's going to happen. If you're using a bigger candle, just keep it lit as long as you feel the energy needs to build, and then just snuff it out. And again, it has that same message to the universe, so be it. So I hope you have an amazing full moon. It's an exciting full moon. Don't miss the opportunity of it. Don't forget to, if you've got crystals, put your crystals out on your windowsill to make sure the moon can cleanse them. If you're going to create moon water, put a jug of water out there to be infused with the moon's energy, which you can then drink or give to your plants or use in other work that you might do. Sending you so much love.